Most people are using harsh all-purpose cleaners and a ton of different cleaners that destroy their interior surfaces. It's really not their fault. There's a lot of different surfaces inside a car: Alcantara, vegan, leather, regular leather, fabrics, all different types of stuff. And so a lot of people are using harsh APCs and then shiny, sticky dressings on interiors. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you how to use the complete cabin cleaner in a multitude of different ways to get a factory fresh OEM look on interiors and disinfect it, clean it, and actually help repel dust from building up. So I'm gonna show you how to do that with the complete cabin cleaner in this video. So real quick, an important thing to note, the 16-ounce bottle comes pre-diluted at 4:1. 4:1 is, in my opinion, the best kind of all-around dilution for the product. It can be diluted even heavier, and it could be diluted even down a little bit more. So that's why in the gallon form, I have it in full concentrate, and then you can adjust it to how you see fit. So, and all the dilution ratios are on the bottle, or on the label rather. So like maintenance is 20:1, medium soils is gonna be the 4:1, which is my favorite. It could go 1:1. The only thing I don't recommend is using it straight. A few people have, because they didn't use the dilution ratios. Nothing bad happens when you do use it straight. It just, over prolonged use, it can start to clean things too aggressively. There's just no need to use it straight up. So definitely pay attention to the dilution ratios and use accordingly. But this is one of the things that makes product really unique, is it can handle everything from heavy soils to regular maintenance. And I'm going to show that in this video, is like, hey, this is how I would use it for heavy soils. Here's how I would use it on a high-end brand new Porsche as a maintenance product. But just know that if you do buy it in the 16-ounce, it's pre-diluted at my favorite dilution, which is 4:1. Gallon comes fully concentrated. You will have to dilute it. It is recommended to dilute it, but again, if you're a detailer or anything like that. And then of course, I sell the Scrub Buddy pad. I would highly recommend picking up the Scrub Buddy pad. That's what I'm gonna use today on the car that has heavy soils, so that's really good. But this is really just an all-around great cleaner, from everything from heavy soils to maintenance cleaning. So let's take it out to the heavy soiled car. We'll show you it on that, and then I'll show you as well on a really nice Porsche as a maintenance cleaner. All right, so as we can see, and I talked about, we have multiple different surfaces in the car. So we have a nav screen, we have Alcantara for the phone chargers, we got plastics, leather, or vegan leather, vinyl, a little fake wood grain. And so the complete cabin cleaner is going to be able to work on every single one of these surfaces without having to worry about damaging any of those. And so I'm going to do a quick vacuum, or maybe not super quick vacuum, and clean out some of the trash. And then I will show you the dramatic before and after on the center console, because shiny leather is not clean leather. And then how you can bounce between different surfaces of the car utilizing all one product. So let me vacuum it up, get kind of the loose debris, and then we'll start cleaning it. So the safest way to go about things, and what I like to do when you're looking on an interior that is pretty thrashed, is I'll just spray directly onto the Scrub Buddy pad, saturate it pretty well, and then start lathering it up. And one of the things that I love about the complete cabin cleaner, or you can spray it directly on the surface, but you want to be careful of this because all the runs. So you actually use a little less product when you spray directly onto the applicator, Scrub Buddy pad. But one of the things that I tested in development is that foam, just like on the outside of the car, how foam has to be functional, and the more foam you have, the better lather you get, but that foam is actually cleaning and doing something. The same thing is true with the complete cabin cleaner. And so actually I tested side by side a high foam versus a low foam. And the thing that I found out is, one, you guys like foam more. And so foam is cool, but the foam actually allows a big, long lather time, like you're seeing right here, right? You can just basically re-lather it, and there's a lot of dirt in that Scrub Buddy pad. But what I don't want, and what a lot of times happens with an all-purpose cleaner on interiors, is it dries out the surfaces. So the complete cabin cleaner is a pH neutral cleaner. It is not going to dry out this leather. It is just going to make it look factory fresh. Get in all the cracks. Look at that. Looks amazing, brand new. It's not dried out. So you can see the back part is shiny, but we know that shiny leather is actually dirty leather. So Down here where we cleaned it is a nice factory finish. And the complete cabin cleaner, I don't know if I already said it, but it's a pH neutral cleaner. So an all-purpose cleaner that has a high pH, which is very common for people to use on interiors, is actually cleaning the interior, yes, but it's breaking down the material. So one thing that I was super focused on is how do we clean the material without breaking it down? So one thing I used to always tell my clients is like, obviously I cannot reverse wear. So wear is the most damaging to a seat, but I don't want to add wear or wear down the material while I'm cleaning it to the best of my ability. So you can see on this vegan leather or vinyl, clear coated vinyl, you just get a nice factory matte finish. We clean interiors in stages, so I probably, need to come back in here and kind of detail it up a little bit in the cracks. But what I'm, basically trying to get the point across is that it cleans and leaves a matte finish. So, and what's also nice is you could take, can you get this in frame or are we too close? This is very shiny. This person obviously uses oils or something on their arm. So you could take that Scrub Buddy again, could spray directly onto it, and we're kind of pushing the boundaries here at this 4-to-1 dilution, so kind of just doing it live to see what it looks like. But again, and what I would actually do as I'm doing this, if I was doing this detailing for money, all this area, this plastic, the cup holders, this needs time to dwell. So what I would do, and what I'm gonna do as I clean it, is I'm just gonna spray this down and let the complete cabin cleaner start dwelling in there as I go back up here and clean this. And that's the benefit of having a cleaner that can clean everything. But I'm very interested to see, again, check out the foam, right? Actually getting quite a bit of dirt in the foam there. But just like the outside, the foam's got to be functional because it gives a lot of time to clean. So let's see. And by the way, the scent is the #1 compliment I get about the complete cabin cleaner. Scent is a super fresh, nice smell. And look at that. That turned out exactly how I was hoping. Nice factory matte OEM finish. Let's see, I'm gonna jump over here. This has been dwelling, but there's coffee stains. I just am curious as how I think I could get in here with a Tornador or something, or a brush, but I just wanna see how well these come up by just a little bit of dwell time. Wow. It's pretty much completely taking care of this and making them look perfect. In one area, this is kind of jumping the gun a little bit, but as I clean the junk out of this side, squirt a little bit more in there. But with literally only agitation from the towel, these came up almost perfect. And so what I would do, because these plastics are worn, and so restoring them with a little bit of tire shine all dressed up in here is actually a hack to take this from clean to perfect. So yeah, we cleaned it, a little bit of foam that'll stop dissipating there, but we cleaned it, sure, but if you restore it with a little bit of dressing in there, it'll take it from like an 8 out of 10 because it's just clean to a 10 out of 10 and look perfect. I would just use it in the cup holders. But look, we went from leather to plastics, rubber, even up here into the Alcantara or whatever this material is on these chargers. We did all the materials on this car, one product, still have barely used any. This is the 4-to-1 concentrate and it looks absolutely perfect. So the last thing to do would be the fabric seats. The carpeting. So let's take it inside. I'm gonna show you with a little Tornador, drill brush, whatever, how you can really clean up the fabric too. When it comes to fabrics and carpets, the same dilution can be used as well. This is a 4-to-1 dilution, like I keep talking about. You could use the Scrub Buddy on carpets if it's not that bad. It actually works really well. You could actually use it with a drill brush attachment, which is one of my favorites. As you can see, this one's well loved. I like a corded drill for drill attachments over a battery powered, that's preference. Any of these drill brushes will work. Actually, a total hack for a drill brush, if you're interested, is you can buy from the Dollar Tree, you could buy the toilet scrubbers and break the handle off of that and then put it in here if you want a very, very cheap, inexpensive drill brush hack. Actually, that toilet brush, because it's rounded, works a lot better on inside the car as well. Or you could use a Tornador. Of course, the compressor is going to turn on right now. because that might be real. So what I'm gonna do for this mat, there's still some dog hair on there, but I'm just gonna completely saturate it. You could use a pump sprayer, you could use a handheld pumping sprayer to do, you know, to apply the product, whatever. You could rub it in, but I'm gonna show you a couple different. This mat is not that bad. So what I'm gonna do, you could go from here, and what you wanna do, just like we did with the cup holders, is you wanna let it dwell for a little bit. Let the cleaner start doing the work. But you can see if you wanted to, you could totally use the Scrub Buddy to kind of scrub it in. This is where, again, you could use the drill brush as well. The Scrub Buddy is not gonna be the best on a heavily soiled like hand mat. But on this black mat, it's doing what I want it to do, which is get the complete cabin cleaner deeper into the fibers of the fabric. So I'm just kind of helping to speed up the dwell. I'm not expecting Scrub Buddy here to remove stains, getting it deeper into the fabric. And another thing that's important about the complete cabin cleaner, as I'm doing this, is it does not need to be rinsed out. A lot of all-purpose cleaners, they will clean, but on tan, sometimes they could discolor the fabric of the mat, and all-purpose cleaners do need to be rinsed out because they will actually attract more dirt and debris, so that the mat will look dirtier over time. And so the complete cabin cleaner does not need to be rinsed out. So what I am going to do though is take the Tornador, Brian, I'm going to shoot it towards you, and it's going to totally... There you go. I mean, dog hair, you never really get 100% of dog hair out of a car, but this mat, the fibers are pushed up. This mat is looking good. No staining, little onesies and twosies, little things here. But again, cleaning interiors, you really clean in layers. And so the layer that I was trying to clean was stain that was down here, get the majority of the dog hair, and then I can kind of do one last vacuum through the car once I kind of finish up. But I'm gonna put this back in. But yeah, that's definitely how you can use the complete cabin cleaner on a really, really dirty car. Inside this 911 Carrera, it's a brand new car. There is so many different surfaces in this car. There's a little bit of fabric, there's leather, there's plastic, there's piano black, there's a screen, multiple screens. And so the complete cabin cleaner does not change the appearance of any of those fabrics or materials. And in fact, there is dust repelling, a slight dust repellent attribute to this formula. We actually tested it in a Tesla. We did half a hood or half a dashboard wiping it with the complete cabin cleaner, the other half just wiping it with a dry towel. And after a couple weeks, the side that had the complete cabin cleaner applied to it actually visibly had less dust, which is very cool. So for interiors as a maintenance product, 4 to 1, you could go 10 to 1, you could go 20 to 1, 40 to 1 on interiors as maintenance. Obviously, the more you dilute it, the less cleaning ability you're gonna get, but as a maintenance, sometimes you don't need cleaning ability. So a couple sprays on a towel, and then even on this door panel, can you see that? On the door panel, oh, that smell is just so good. Very, very fresh smell. I have people applying it as an interior, just a fresh scent for a air freshener. There we go, couldn't think of that. But as you can see, it took away a little door scuff down there that was really hard to see, but it does not change the appearance of the factory finish at all, which was the goal. And again, I'm at 4 to 1. Regardless of the dilution, it will not streak or change the appearance. So it's not a dressing at all. The whole focus is to smell good. It doesn't smell musky. It doesn't smell minty. It doesn't smell anything weird where your customer's gonna freak out about it. It just makes it very, very nice and clean and a satin finish that will repel dust. So that's why I love it. You could see on the nav screen, I'm having a hard time getting in here, but you could see on the nav screen all those the infotainment system, all those fingerprints. And so I just took one spray of the diluted complete cabin cleaner. Again, I'm gonna have to fight to get in here a little bit, but it works perfectly on removing those fingerprints. Again, you can jump from material to material, no streaks, and just cleaning it off perfectly, just like that. And that's how you could use the complete cabin cleaner in a multitude of ways. Again, the Porsche, more of a maintenance kind of detail dilution, I guess. The Tesla, more of a heavier dilution, but you could see why and my thought behind why I did a 4 to 1, because a 4 to 1 is gonna cover a lot. So feel free to buy the 4 to 1 and dilute even more from there. Make sure you use like distilled water. It's most ideal. But that is how you can get the best situation out of the complete cabin cleaner without using harsh interior chemicals, and your interior is going to smell very, very good. It's again the number one compliment, not complaint. I don't get any complaints on this product actually. The number one compliment I get for the complete cabin cleaner is a scent, but it also is an amazing cleaner. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know if you tried the complete cabin cleaner or what your favorite interior cleaner is, but I guarantee this will become your new favorite. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.